Okay, let's bring matters to this now, but staying in Gauteng. The Premier Panyazi Lesufi says land has been identified to help build temporary accommodation for residents of Randfontein. Lesufi says in a week's time, all the residents that sought shelter in a community hall will be moved. Over 300 families have left their homes in fear of targeted attacks by the zamas. To bring us more now on this story, Newzroom Afrika's Ziniko Mhlaba is sitting with us in studio tonight. Ziniko, good evening to you. And the Premier touching down in Randfontein today, and I would assume that he was there to give some sense of hope to the residents who say they live in fear. Are they convinced?
Well, it depends who you talk to, because even the committee members themselves right now are confused in terms of what is going to be happening between now and the next week. As you said, that the Premier has committed to solving these challenges, or at least making progress towards solving this problem within 7 days, starting from tomorrow. So there are several things that these committee members are frustrated about, are complaining about. Firstly is the housing issue. They are saying that, you know, the many senior citizens who have been registered to get RDP houses, and those people have not been allocated houses. So that's the first group of people that are in need of housing. Secondly, are those people who are most vulnerable citizens of society. We're talking about elders, people who are living with disabilities, and those that have little children. So those are the people that are in dire need of housing. But also the other issue that the Premier had to respond to alongside the police commissioner is the issue of safety, and specifically having the ability to deal with the crimes that are related to illegal mining. You remember that the reason why these people moved to that community center in the first place was the mass shooting that took place in December, and the previous one had taken place in October. So the December incident and some shootings that happened but did not lead to any death in January then forced the residents to move to that community center. And when they were explaining that the anger and the fear they live under in that informal settlement, they said that they've lost hope in police, because police allegedly are in cohorts with the perpetrators, but also do not have the ability to counter or to nab with that problem. So the police commissioner did say that, well, they've reworked their plan. They're going to be deploying special units of police into that, but that is going to be happening for the next 7 days. So residents now, in reaction to those promises and suggestions, they are saying that firstly, they were never consulted about the deadline of 7 days. They don't know what is going to be happening between now and next week, but also saying that they were not consulted or they were not made aware in terms of where exactly will they be located to, because the Premier also explained that there is a land that has been made available for those that do not qualify to get RDP houses to go then set up shop in that particular land. Yeah. They're also confused whether that land has services such as water, as electricity or not. So that's where things are at right now. The deadline has been set, but residents at the ground are saying that we're not involved in terms of coming up with these solutions, but also we don't know what will be happening between now and the next 7 days. And the Premier said that he wants everyone to be out of that community hall in the next 7 days. But also those who are in need of social services, the department, or the Gauteng Department of Social Development, has also deployed some social workers who have been then processes all those that are vulnerable, especially the ones that are senior citizens and children. They've currently been moved to old age homes.
All right, Ziniko Mhlaba. Well, quickly before we let you go, let's take a listen for a moment to some of what was said there.
Yeah. After 7 days, Aksabatla moved tomorrow. So, to take our failure to in 7 days, I guess about a move tomorrow. I was one and open move tomorrow. Mo asebu pilo bo hantle ke bophelo bo tsulentseleng ha re bolukiseng ka pela re na le 7 days to sort out all those particular things. But in that 7 days ke kupile mme Mazibuga ke tshwanela o so nantima boroto ke kupile ke tshwanela ntimile boroto a uso aka ke kupile mme Mazibugo o tla buiswana le leader tsa lena re tlo le fa di meal tse 2 ka letsatsi tse phayweng. Either le batla breakfast le supper or lunch le supper or breakfast le lunch le tla buisana le ena le batho ba. But it's for 7 days bana beso until we clear everything again.
the Premier of the Gauteng Province, Panyazi Lesufi there. We'll have to wait and see what 7 days is going to bring us. Ziniko Mhlaba, for the moment, thank you very much indeed.